That was fun. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. Yes, in the last episode we had continued on with Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. We continued on with episode 5, Turnabout Revolution.
Yay, finally not past midnight stream.
Yay! No, wait, what time is it for you though? What time is it? Yes, we had continued on with the investigation, and we were just investigating the tomb of Amada. And then, I think, we were off to go talk to Dirk?
10 p.m.
Oh, so that's not too bad then. That's alright then. Oh yeah, we were chasing after Nayuta, which means we need to go out into the royal residence. That's what we were doing. Nayuta, would you stop already? What do you want? It's about Dirk. Would you please hear me out? I fail to see why I should. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hold it!
Nayuta! Are you afraid of what I have to say? If not, then there's no harm in listening. Right? Very well. Speak. But make it quick. There is much I must do. Why does everything have to be so difficult with you? So, I know you'll be prosecuting Dirk's case, but are there any other prosecutors in this country? Why does it have to be you? Her Eminence, Queen Guram, personally requested that I serve as prosecutor. She did? That would make it hard to say no. Her Eminence thinks highly of my prosecutorial skills. Still, she didn't have to ask you to handle a case against your own father. Be honest, you really don't want to do this, do you? Ah, you speak of love and sentiment.
It's the game way.
I guess so? What do you mean, because it's the game way? Because what is the game way? Also, I'm roasting hot. I do not deny such human emotions, but the law is the law, and placing personal feelings above it is beyond reprieve. Do you disagree? Well, no, I don't disagree, but civilizations only exist due to the confines of the law. Without them, love and sentiment would lack the fertile soil they need to flourish. Do you disagree? No, but the law must be obeyed. The truth sits above all else, including personal feelings. Therefore, whether I am the son of the accused is of no consequence. It is that simple. Or would you say otherwise? But come on, Apollo, tell him how wrong he is. Don't you know, wish it wasn't that way? It appears I've wasted my breath on you. And the winner is Prosecutor Sabnari! Still spewing empty words, devoid of meaning or consequence, I see. You putrid red pepper. Ah! I know I'm right. Didn't he have to be so eloquent about his point? It's like he's trying to cover something up with his pretty words. Paul, I'd cut back on the debates with him if I were you. Just stick to the questions like the one you wanted to ask. Anita, I wanted to ask you about that hostage situation. Inga said he had someone dear to Dirk in the palm of his hand. And he was using that person, along with his hostage, as leverage in obtaining the orb. That's news to me. Well, that's what Inga said. You can kiss your chances of getting the orb goodbye. My afraid ain't my only, how shall I say, insurance, you know, Dirk? What? I got someone dear to you right in the palm of my hand, see? Now that one, well, imagine what kinds of things I could do, right? Glad you're seeing things my way. I got the impression Dirk had no choice but to follow Inga's demands after he heard that. So, who do you suppose this special person is? I wouldn't know. Ah, you don't know, do you? Prosecutor Sadmadi? Bracelets reacting girls. I have a cut on my arm somehow. Hey, now you what you just said about...
サトラ今をまどもさましで足し抜けたれがせよそのか
Okay. Ow! My brace is crushing my wrist. Ow! Really hurts! What the heck's going on? I'm wise to your tricks, you putrid pepper. Raise I react to the anxieties of the people around you by squeezing your wrist. But now that I know how it works, I can make it tighten around your wrist any time I wish. Consider this a warning. Ah! I don't know how he did it, but this renders my bracelet useless. Such devilry is powerless in the face of the Holy Mother's blessings. Looks like your special power won't work against Prosecutor Satmari, Apollo. Also, if you're still in chat, how are you doing? It's been a while. It's been a while since I've spoken to you. Again, if you're, of course, still in chat. Well, let's try something else. Ah, you're right. Just have to ask Dirk about this.
It's fine.
It appears. You intend to go through with a trial you have no hope of winning. It's fine, or you're fine. What's fine? Grow up, Mr. Justice. We are no longer children, you and I. I'm not the one who needs to grow up, Nayuta. Also, because we like to talk about politics on this channel with you.
Stupid thing you need to do.
Oh. Well, I need to, or you need to do. Also, yes, since we seem to like talk about politics every now and again, the US election. Your thoughts? Because I'm pretty sure Trump has won. I don't think the counting has finished yet, but I think with how the political system works over in the US, I'm pretty sure Trump has won. But do correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. In case you didn't hear, I won my last case against none other than Mr. Goddamn Right. You tell him, Apollo.
Yeah, Palestinian is in danger.
Let's be real, the world is in danger with him. The entire world. Is he mad? I can never tell with him. This trial is different. Your foolishness will only earn you a death sentence for aiding and abetting a fucking criminal. Sorry, Holy Mother. A criminal. Those who die as criminals are doomed to be reborn in the next life as something lower than a bug or vegetable. You would be lucky to return to this realm as a patch of mold. Mold? It's pretty harsh. If you wish to avert such a fate, abandon this folly before it is too late. I don't care if I end up as a dollop of blue cheese dressing in my next life. I'm gonna defend Dirk in court. You fool.
You hear
Know
what Trump
this.
say, and do it's really something bad even though he a criminal now after a lot charge against him is proven.
Oh yeah, like, I am surprised with his criminal record that like he's running for presidency, and somehow
President, because the court system is so slow.
everyone's slow in America though. Everyone and everything is slow in America. Know this. I intend to prosecute the accused with all my might, no matter what you say or do. Consider yourself forewarned. Now, if you will excuse me. Prosecutor Sadmani knows his father will be publicly executed if he's found guilty. Yet, he won't even show even an ounce of mercy. Ayuta, is this the real you? Have you really changed? Do you really plan on sending Dirk to his death? Do you even hear me? Don't Dirk and I matter to you anymore? To be
At the
continued.
president rally he's saying some genocide things, even quoting Hitler.
Fucking Hitler. What a surprise. Phoenix and Edgeworth? Wait, what? Wait, what? I gotta be Phoenix and Edgeworth now? Hi, Edgeworth. How you doing, baby? I passed out right after we found her in a tomb. I feel exhausted. Can't keep my eyes over. She's been out cold ever since. We haven't even been able to get a word out of her. Doctor said it's just exhaustion, but I can't help but worry. What is it, right? You're right. Yeah, just
Sedation part is so long.
thinking is all. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, we're already about 2, maybe 3 episodes deep into this side of the investigation. Glad you're here, Edgeworth. We've gotten the permissions we have without you. Well, I didn't come all the way to Kurain to be useless. My name is Miles Edgeworth. Speaking of the investigation, I received a few things from Detective Sky. They should prove to be useful to us as well. I can't thank you enough, Edgeworth. Honestly, I'd have been so lost without him these past few days. Yeah, good and bad. Makes sense. You there, the barbed head lawyer, Phoenix, right? Huh? Oh. You're from the Grand Rule Guard, right? I'm Locky, Royal Guard member, and Her Eminence Shoulder Rubber. That's very specific. What does the Royal Shoulder Rubber want with me? Wait, come to think of it, my shoulders are. Don't be absurd! I am here for one purpose only. I'm here to bring you the Her Eminence. Queen Garan, Grand Priestess of Kurain. Will you comply? The Queen? What's she want with me? Why does he have to shout like that?
Name Lucky.
Oh, I am, yeah, Lucky. I said, what did I say? Did I say Lucky? Lucky, makes sense now. Not Larky. I don't get this sometimes. I really don't. It's like, why would you put AH rather than just A? It would make more sense, because AH is an R sound, so Larky. but I advise you accept Her Eminence's gracious invitation. My name is Miles Edgeworth. Arrest me! Roll shoulder up a lot like ye, was it? I join Mr. Wright in his audience and the Queen. The name's Lockie, L-A-H-K-E, and all praise the omnipotent Queen Garon. He's already foreseen and approved your request, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. You are both to come with me. You mean to say Queen Garon sees our view? Yes, indeed. Her Eminence's spiritual power is immense. She can even see what's going on thousands of miles away. Right. I fear I'll lose my hearing next if we don't hurry. Yeah, me too. Why would the Queen herself summon me personally? What would she possibly be up to? Wait. Still out at I see? I guess borders mean nothing in face of your incurable habit. Ah!
Never sound what it's supposed to sound.
I mean, that is also true. That is also true. Well, I heard you used to present evidence left from right during your investigations, too. That was a long time ago. Besides, who did you hear that from? Oh, I have my sources. Oh. I'll tell your source that, I'll look forward to his next salary review! Gumshoe! Oh my god! That's such a Gumshoe thing! Hi, Gumshoe!
Send me big box of mango.
Ooh.
100 kilograms.
Jesus Christ. 100 kilos of mangoes! Jesus Christ. But that's so Gumshoe! That's definitely got to be about Gumshoe! I miss you, Gumshoe! Ace Attorney 7, come back, my guy. I miss doing Gumshoe's voice, pal. I really do. I just want to do Gumshoe's voice again. Oh, that's definitely Gumshoe. I love the fact, though, that even though we haven't seen Gumshoe in Apollo's game Dual Destinies or this game Spirit of Justice, even though we've not seen him since Trials and Tribulations, like, Phoenix still appears to be friends with Gumshoe and still talks to Gumshoe, and most likely Edgeworth as well. Oh wow. Ah, the bald-headed lawyer has arrived. We bid you welcome. And you as well, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. Thank you. This place is still as magnificent as last time.
Not ripped, so it can store for a long time until it rips.
Ooh. Until it ripens. Very nice. I will admit, have I tried mango before? I don't know if I've tried mango. I think I have. Pretty sure I have. Pretty sure it's mango that I tried and liked. But I could be wrong on that one.
And that were ripe. It smelled freaking good.
Oh. Now I really want mango. I really want mango now. We haven't heard much about you, Bob. It seems your bluffs and tomfoolery tend to leave our court devastated in their wake. Is that what people have been saying about me? Right! Where are your manners? Your Eminence, I am both humbled and delighted to be in your presence. Oh, Your Eminence, glad to be here. Looks like you're doing well. It is all right. There is no need to keep your head bowed all day. Yes, Your Eminence.
Mango is really hit or okay, it's hardly miss.
Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. Reeva's not looking too good. Guess even she can't bounce back from her father's murder. So what can I do for you, Your Eminence? I wish to question you about something related to the case at hand. Perfect. Because I have a few questions of my own, actually. We fear we do not fully comprehend what has happened. So it is that we summoned you here to further elucidate the situation. Is it true that our husband, Inga, has been seeking the Founder's Orb? That's right. He wanted to trade a hostage for it. That's why he abducted Maya Fey. Insolent fool! Ow! That is a lie. A lie, I say. Father would never have done such a thing. But he did abduct Maya. That much. I will not stand here and listen to this nonsense. You will pay for this. You. Ugh. Why is it that Rafa gives me the same vibes as Francisca, just not with a whip? That's all I'm saying. Abusive. Ow! Please, your benevolence. Jesus.
The unripe can be used for fruit salad with sweet hot sauce or salt and chili. It's gonna be good.
Ooh, now that's a mango with sweet hot sauce. That is quite enough, Rafa. We understand your feelings, but we fear he speaks the truth.
The most fragrant one.
For we believe we know why your father would do such a thing. Huh? We believe he was seeking the orb as a means of obtaining spiritual power, and with it he intended to usurp the throne. Mother? What do you mean, Your Eminence? Inga was planning a coup. He was dissatisfied with the current administration, and his secret police was the primary instrument of his treason. Secret police? They came up during the High Priest's murder trial, too. Only forced under the direct command of the Minister of Justice, in this case, Inga. The man who was hunting down rebels as Lady Kira was a member of that group. Indeed. Inga turned that once proud force into his own private army. He intended on using them to launch a coup and assassinate us. So your Eminence has no control over them. As much as it shames us to admit it, Korean is not the unified realm it would appear to be. We are truly sorry you have had to witness the dirty underbelly of our kingdom. How could Father? But now that Inga could not have become king simply through our assassination, Korean and those who possess spiritual power may sit on the throne.
Just once Miyazaki mango, the most expensive one. It's so juicy, smells fragrant, but not like strong one, and the seed is SN.
SN? What do you mean SN? Cyanide? I see. That explains why Minister Inga was seeking the Founder's Orb. Barbed one, do you recall the man known as Peasleb and Understanding? Yes, I do. What about him? He too was involved in Inga's machinations. Oh, is that so? Inga had bought his loyalty, ordered the man to steal the orb, and covered up the theft. And then he sent the orb to the US for Dr. Buff to study. And then he sent the orb to the US for Dr. Buff to study. It's all coming together. The capture of the infamous villain Dirk Mahdi may prove to be the crowning achievement of our reign. Now perhaps the kingdom may return to the peace it once knew.
With very sweet taste.
Oh. Oh, what a joyous day. Hail to Her Eminence, Queen Gurain, Grand Princess Kurain. Her Eminence is praised upon her to blessings straight from the Holy Mother. I could see her cronies would be elated at the prospect. But the Queen herself seems almost giddy for someone whose husband was just murdered. Father. Rafe, on the other hand, doesn't appear to be taking it so well. About that incident that occurred 23 years ago, the one in which Dirk was accused of assassinating Queen Amara. Yes, he set fire to a private residence, burning my dear sister alive. Murder by arson. Only a demon would be capable of such a heinous crime. That event also set the stage for you to become. queen. What did you do before you were crowned queen, Your Eminence? It's part of our training to be queen, we served many different governmental positions, the longest of which was as the previous Minister of Justice. It was in that position that we were best able to support our elder sister, Queen Amara. Interesting. That's her husband's position, or at least it was. And when you ascended to the throne, you passed the Defense Capability Act.
But here in Indonesia it has. One similar one, but like downgraded a bit with stronger fragrant. Well, for me it's better than that one.
Ooh. Sounds lovely. Those who support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. What prompted you to pass something like the Defense Capability Act, your eminence? The assassination of our dear sister Amara. When the infamous film Dirk Salbadi was apprehended, he announced that he would act as his own lawyer. Touché. I mean, it makes sense. That's right. Dirk used to be a lawyer. Dirk had been an extraordinarily talented lawyer. And highly esteemed by the people. But he falsified evidence in an attempt to win his own case. I see. When the truth of his fabrications and the assassination of the Queen came to light, the people were devastated. And trust in the legal system plummeted. Why does that sound so familiar? Yeah, I wonder. In Korea, the Hall of Justice is a sacred space where victims receive their last rites. And should the people lose their faith in it, the kingdom would be shaken to its very core. That is why the Defense Capability Act had to be passed. It was the only way to keep our legal system from tumbling into the abyss. Sase sought to eliminate the use of perjury and phony evidence.
The Mozaki one is good, but it's kinda hard to think what I can make into because it's expensive.
Yeah. That's fair. You don't want it to go to waste, basically. That law is what makes lawyers go extinct in your kingdom. There's no one left to defend those who have been accused. We see how you could take issue with such a reality. However, we have not banned the act of lawyering itself. Those who are confident that they can prove their client's innocence are always welcome to mount a vigorous defense, as you yourself have shown. Well, I guess so, but without lawyers, there's a possibility of false charge moved harder and prosecuted. As long as our prosecutors continue to run nothing but perfect trials, there needn't be fear of such nefarious dealings. Do you disagree? Perfect prosecutors in their perfect trials, huh? Let's not get started down this path. Furthermore, here in Korean we have the divination seance. So it is we no longer need lawyers, for the dead do not lie. Well, in the short time I've been here, I've beaten back false charges twice, and I've found the cases built on the memories of the dead are less than perfect.
Deaths by starving.
Shit. Fucking hell, man. So yes, I do take issue with the Defense Capability Act, to say the least. That's such relentless rhetoric. Your reputation precedes you, Part 1. Feels as if we ourselves are being cross-examined. Oh, no, that was my intention. It is true that some feel the Defense Capability Act is a necessary evil at best. But it is a small sacrifice upon which the peace of our kingdom has been forged. If you consider executing innocent lawyers a small sacrifice, then sure. The fact is that following its passage, the crime rate here in Korea dropped markedly. Therefore, we have no regrets concerning the enactment of the Defense Capability Act. Really? None at all? Right. Why don't you leave it at that? This isn't a court of law after all. Isn't a court of law after all? I've forgotten what my old Edgeworth sounded like. I knew it was posh, but...
After this, go back to house and start the court and never go to another day of investigation.
True. My name is Miles Edgeworth. Arrest me! My name is Miles Edgeworth. Well, hello there. I am posh and refined. That's what all prosecutor Edgeworth sound like. Yeah. About the founder's orb that was to be exchanged for a hostage. Went missing after the murder. Do you happen to know anything about that? It's missing. Sure, Dirk had it when he went into the tomb. If it wasn't there, then I have no idea where it could be, Your Eminence. In that case, then perhaps Dirk has hidden it somewhere. Incidentally, there is a matter of that horned youth you were with. Oh, he must be Apollo. From his hairstyle, we may assume him to be a relative. Perhaps your younger brother? No, you got it all wrong. He's Dirk's son. Well, more like foster son. They're not actually related by blood, but Dirk's? Roll guard! Your Eminence? She was bringing that one guy's ear. Thank you for the time. The two of you may go now. Yes, Your Eminence. We'll be on our way. Okay, now what? Apollo and Athena have the murder scene investigation covered, so... I don't know. I don't know, if I'm honest. Maybe we should go speak to the locals over at the bazaar. Hey, look at this! Please take a look at this. That reminds us of when Dirk was still practicing law. So you see that lawyers in your country also present evidence, simply to gauge the party's reaction when all else has failed. Did I presume it's just such simplistic methods upon us?
Anything after W months the start war.
Yeah. I haven't heard a lot about the UK-Russian war in like months. It's quite terrifying. Sorry. So moving over to the bazaar now. What? Was that a lion? Oh, that kind of I was surprised too when I first heard it. Here's the kind of the local bird known as Warbard. A bird? It sounds like that. Sounds more like a beast than a bird, if you ask me. It's a form of mimicry. You know, to help protect them against predators and stuff. Yes, well, can't say I've heard one quite like that before. Oh, it's more than usual. It's endangered. It's extremely rare to encounter one in the wild these days. If it's so rare, then what's one doing out here in the middle of the bazaar? You got me. Maybe it's something... You got me. Maybe it's something to do with it being a national bird. Ah, shit. Was that a gunshot? Ha ha ha! Start of your PW! Oh, yeah, start of your PW! What was that, Duts? Ryan Dragon's newest weapon. I call these puppies Dragon Snot Dragon Snot Snaps. Huh. And you need those... Why? Because our hard work is starting to pay off.
US sends less money to the country fighting a country that has superpower army.
No surprises there then. Thanks to our TV signal hijacking and stuff, more and more people are joining our cause. But on account of that, regime's been cracking down on us real tough like. Yeah, there's been a lot going on lately. And saying that again, I mean, what with the High Priest's fake murder / suicide? People are calling it a DCA tragedy, and they're causing a real public uproar. I hope this means Trust's death won't be in vain after all. So, how exactly is a handful of firecrackers going to help you guys anyway? But yeah, that's just the US though. They're very buddy-buddy with Russia, I think, if I remember correctly.
send more money to terrorists' country fighting a people that has only 30k militant.
Yeah, it's shit. It's shit. Welcome to the US, everyone. Simple. First I supply them with our fellow rebels. Then we use them as a diversion, then we need to shake your aunt's goons. Huh? Twice! Whoa! Will you cut that out? I'm the regime and I'm not chasing after you. Your reaction! Oh, that was processed, BW! Guess I started that World War II! It's a miracle no one's tried to arrest him while he's too busy laughing. You there? Oh, hello. You are one of those insurgents, are you not? Yikes! Take that! And he's gone. Those firecrackers are more useful than I thought. Barbed head. Your benevolence. What can I do for you? I wanted to speak with you. About what my mother said. I do not believe a word of it. My father could not have been planning a coup. I can understand why you'd feel like that, but... Oh, pardon me. Oh, hang on, pardon me. There we go. It was a setup. Someone must have been plotting against him. Now how do you know that? I just do, because the Holy Mother guides me. And as a royal priestess, I must uncover the truth for all to see. This is just how Rafer expresses her sense of duty. You're investigating this matter, are you not? Then rejoice, for I shall accompany you and bestow upon you the royal priestess's wisdom. Ah. That's the best news I've heard all day, benevolence. Oh, don't dare get in our way with Rafer by our side. We humbly accept your offer, don't we, Edgeworth? As you wish, right? Excellent. Then let's begin with my father's private quarters. So sour, so bitter. Put way too much cordial in some squash. We should be able to find some clues there. I shall expose this false charge for what it is. It's the last thing I do. Could it be? Some reason she's so defensive about Inga because she's a daddy's girl.
You know
Barbed headless does not waste any time.
And really some people just bad people.
They really are. They really are. My father's private quarters are located within the royal residence. Wait, hang on a minute. I just received news that Trump has just won it. Yeah. Well, we're doomed. We're all doomed. Wait! She's sure in a hurry. Right, the minister's private quarters may hold evidence related to this murder as well.
And so
Maybe we can kill two birds with one stone.
They didn't care.
Oh god, no. They never will. Rafer's awfully fired up. I just hope she'll be ready for the truth we find. After all, it's hard to believe that Inga was not in full control of the whole affair. May 18th, Ngaran Palace. Royal Residence. Now if you could figure out which of these buildings houses Inga's private quarters, that's where we'll find Rafer. That's what I call an extravagant exterior. Is this where his private quarters are? Watch your step right. That urn's been knocked over, spilling water everywhere.
And one
Yeah,
who
the
watches
ground's
us one
soaked.
Muslim coming to Christian country, my mind goes.
I wonder who did this. I think someone's in there.
Then no
Father.
Christian country, and if it had is gonna suck.
Oh yeah. Is that Princess Rafe? There's still so many things I wish to tell you. Don't know what my voice did there. That was not Rafe, but there we go. She always puts on such a brave face. But hearing her crying all alone, I couldn't help but think of Trucy. Father. Princess Rafer, are you in there? Ah, just a moment. I'll be right out. I see you are finally here. Well, let us commence our investigation, shall we? Your benevolence? Maybe you should rest for a minute first. You were eavesdropping on me, weren't you? No. I mean, yeah. Sorry. I couldn't help overhearing.
I think America and England are Christian country is funny.
England is a very diverse country, I will admit. It's like, I don't know. To say England is a Christian country, I guess you could argue yes, but I know that Muslims are kind of on the rise, as is Judaism, I believe. So I don't know. It wasn't like I was spying you or anything. You stupid barbed head. Ow! Again! You could have feigned ignorance. This is your brain-to-mouth filter shuts off the moment you step out of the courtroom. Ugh, not that bad, Edgeworth. Anyway, what took you so long? I thought you would never get here. You had a lot of nerve keeping the Crown Princess waiting.
Judaism can't rise because they
sorry.
only accept the race Jew or offer white Jew.
Oh, fair enough. Pardon me. This is my father's residence. I have already unlocked it, so you can go right in. Oh, and be careful, some dingbat dog got in the courtyard and spilled water over there. A dingbat dog? That's right, the happy mutt spilled a whole urn's worth. Oh, got into this area. Do you know what it looked like? I have better things to do than memorize what some stray dog looks like. Anyway, it is not worth talking about. Let's search my father's room, shall we? I really hope she's alright.
And that why Israel has the most skin cancer patients.
Shit. Long train there. Wow, this is nice, but it's gaudy. Let's be real here. It's gaudy. What a mess. You can definitely tell a guy used to live in this room. I guess Inga and I had at least that much in common. Ah, this stuff keeps getting in the way. Nana? Oh. Huh? Where's Nina? Normally, I was gonna say, she comes running whenever Rafer calls. That's right. Nina is what? Oh well, you barbed head. Come, hold the staff for me. Why me? Just take it. It's too heavy and I'm tired of holding it. How does Nina put up with this day in, day out? I'll just set her over here for now. Barbed head? I, the royal priestess of Kurain, shall share my thoughts in the abduction. You will? Listen carefully, for such opportunities do not come often. Yes, of course. We'd be grateful to hear anything anything you'd like to share. My father was very likely seeking to obtain the Father's Orb, but it was not for the purposes of a coup d'etat. Coup d'etat. It was all for my sake. For your sake. The Founder's Orb is capable of bestowing great spiritual power. My father truly believed that. And he wanted that power to be mine. I haven't finished my training and I still can't channel spirits. He was doing it for me. Right. I see. Well, do you understand why he did it now? I do, but it doesn't change the fact that Minister Inga was a kidnapper. Ah! Well, I guess you don't believe he is, do you? Oh. The information is sure to serve as upon further investigation. Suffice to say, he did all this for me. End of story. Is he really trying to obtain the orb for Rafa? Somehow I doubt it. Speaking of powers, I wonder if Rafa will be performing a divination seance tomorrow. I should probably ask her about that. Remove that vile badge from my sight. If you insist on tormenting me, I will take matters into my own hands. Hey, don't bite it! Why is she biting it? It's not chocolate. Much harder than I thought. What do you think it's made of? Chocolate, I just said
The
that.
fact that she doesn't look like Inga and the mother.
Honestly, I can't say. I think the mother, I see it, but Inga, not so much. Hey, beloveds, I noticed Nana isn't with you today. I know not where she has gone. I have not spoken with her since this morning. I assume she must be quite busy today. I did catch a glimpse of her a little after 2 o'clock. I tried calling out to her. She went off somewhere again. A little after 2? So about an hour before the murder. Indeed, of all the times for this to happen. She normally comes to me the moment I call her name. It's hard to believe, but even nannies have lives, you know.
Man, every time we can present the badge, it's different.
I was gonna say, your inability to find her after the murder is slightly alarming. And if her absence is related to today's incident somehow. Do you think she's unwittingly caught up in them? Who knows? At the very least, I don't think she was the scene of crime. Nana, I hope she was alright. It seems really worried for Nana.
And we missed 3 times with Rifer.
Yeah, true. I take you'll be conducting tomorrow's divination seance. Who else if not I? Good point. The thing is, divination seances are all about what a victim's experienced in their final moments. So tomorrow, they will experience her own father's death exactly as it happened. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Happily, guys, come on. Oh dear. That's more than anyone should ever have to deal with. Do you really have to go through the seance tomorrow? There's really no one else? What about just calling the whole thing off? It's not as if I'm doing this because I want to. No? Ah! Never mind. I misspoke. The divination seance is a very important duty of the royal priestess. It is one I intend to fulfill. There's a word. Your benevolence. As crown priestess, you are destined to rule this kingdom one day. It means there will be many things that you alone must determine. Things like how to keep your people happy and what is true and what is false. But most importantly, what role you must play therein. I wonder if I am ever up to the task. Well, the divination seance is very important for a priestess. But duty or not, it's a heavy burden for someone so young. Even worse, she'll be forced to watch around for her father's murder. It'll be a weight too heavy for her to bear. Your benevolence, has Nana served you long? Yes, she's been at my beck and call for as long as I remember. I've heard she even cared for me as an infant, right down to change my diapers. Your diapers? Sounds like she could be your mother. Indeed, it is a simple fact of life when your mother is busy being queen. Wait a minute. Okay. Nana takes care of my every need. She is my teacher in all things as well. Rafa's pool of knowledge seems rather lopsided in some respects. Could that be the result of Nana's teachings?
You know
Nana.
Rafa has no match with Kern and Ingmar.
Rafa has blue eyes, doesn't she? No, Rafa, Garan, sorry. Yeah, Garan has bluey eyes. And then Garan, and then Inger. Well, it's actually hard to tell, but yeah, maybe Ingers are a little bit dark blue, but I see it. Him not so much though. Now that I think about it, perhaps I've been acting rather spoiled as of late. Could it be that my trusted attendant has come to dislike me? Oh, I'm sure she'll be back. Yes, I suppose Nana would never truly abandon me. I don't know. Upon her return, I would do something nice for her. Perhaps she'd like a soda massage. And yet, I can't shake the feeling that Nana's connected to this case in some way. First thing I noticed the footsteps. There's somebody's shoe prints here. Come on, think of it. Or footprints. There's some spilled water by the entrance. Somebody must have stepped in it before coming in here. They're already dry. That means they're at least 7 hours old. Then someone must have been in here today in the early afternoon. For our servants clean this room each day. Him and Kuremi are saying, leave not today's untidiness to the morrow. Mine is why clean up today when you can leave for tomorrow. Or you can leave tomorrow. His desk is... Hang on. Wait. That can on the table. It's looking very colourful. La Belle! There appear to be paperwork for executions. But for this many cases? Indeed. Something is rotten in the kingdom of Kurain. This one dates back to 5 years ago. Something tells me he simply kept putting them off because he hated doing paperwork. I was going to say that's definitely LaBelle's hairspray. What's this? Je suis fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. Never thought I'd see this brand again. There appears to be a sample of some sort of spray on the hair colour. Colour jet black. I wonder if Inga was going grey. Here, Edgeworth, maybe you can use it. I like my natural hair color just fine, thank you very much. Sure looks like it was modeled after Inga's suit jacket. That even has those fancy buttons of his. I imagine they make the chair awfully uncomfortable to sit on. Actually, they served to massage the pressure points on his back. My father suffered from terrible back pain, you see. I wonder if it really works. This notepad must have belonged to Inga. Let's see.
Doesn't have jet black like Rifer.
No. Yeah, but as you grow older, you go grey, so... Hang on, how old is Inga? He's 46, for God's sake. My mom started turning a little bit grey at 46. My dad's just bald. Even though he will claim, and I quote, it's his crown. We all know it's he's bald. Strange. Hang on, wait. Inga's notes. Naina, purple hat glasses, diamond-shaped tattoo on forehead. Dirk, long hair, eye patch, blue clothes. Phoenix Wright, spiky hair, blue clothes, pink necktie. These appear to be notes detailing people's most prominent characteristics. Hey, there's even stuff about me in here.
No white hair.
I mean, good on her. You know what? Fair play. But my mom went a little bit grey. Why would he bother doing this? I'm afraid even I can't answer that. Whatever the reason, it's giving me a case of the heebie-jeebies. They're taking down descriptions of people over the phone. That's what this reminds me of, anyway. A pretty introduction. One fitting of a chief prosecutor such as yourself. I commend you. I just got some hilarious messages from my mom about Trump. Love it.
Have you examined Rifer Pet?
Raver pet? I don't know. I didn't know Raver had a pet. That's high praise coming from you, your benevolence. You're just right. They do look like dictation notes, but I don't know. I mean, why bother describing Naina? We must have seen every day.
It's outside of this room.
Right. Makes sense then, makes sense. That's one luxurious and comfy looking bed. Slept on nothing but hard floor since coming to Crane. Can't wait to sleep in a nice soft bed again. Then take it. It's yours if you wish. I have to clean this room out anyway, now that my father's gone. Don't you want to keep things as memento of your father? Besides, I don't need this spirit haunting me late at night. Do you suppose if I slept on it, I could see my father once more? Princess Rafer. Honestly, don't know how to answer that. Wow, that's one gaudy sculpture. My father sculpted it himself from a block of solid gold. Why does it not surprise me that he was also a narcissist? Really detailed. He even included that personal stamp of his. Hey, yes, that's a little loose. Oh! I was not expecting that. Yeah! Look! There's a secret safe inside. Oh my, to think such a thing was here all this time. Rats. Looks like I need a combination to get in. It's a syringe and a vial. There's my father's back pain. He said it really helped and the pain was particularly unbearable. It's not bad, huh? He must have been injecting some sort of painkiller directly into his back then. Yes, my father said his back pain could knock him off his feet. I know the feeling. I've experienced some pretty severe back pain of my own. Well, we can't have you throwing your back out in court, so why don't you take a vial? Oh, no thanks. I hear your body builds up a tolerance to that sort of thing. I thought you didn't want one. I go straight to a chiropractor as soon as I get home.
What are you, House? The drive house leg goes the back.
Yes! Dr. House! No. I don't know what. You ever heard of... We're trying to use Dr. House. Well, depends on what for. He did something wrong. It's the black guy over there. Well, you can't say that now, though, really, nowadays. I don't know what I don't know. Such... House was weird. I mean, personally, I loved House. But, like... Yeah. House is one of those things where I'm, like, very surprised it hasn't been cancelled. Like, cancel culture hasn't taken over. But there we go. I'm really beginning to wonder what's inside that safe. Any idea what the combination might be, Your Benevolence? None whatsoever. It's like a 4-digit combo lock, so maybe it's a date. It's probably not anything that would be easy to guess. Let's try some dates and see what happens. I wonder at what date was Inga would use as a combination. How about the date the Defense Capability Act was enacted?
House fixing veterans' phantom pain, but he didn't fix his phantom pain.
True! True! I remember that. Do you know when that was...
Birthday.
Do you know when that was, Your Benevolence? Nina! Nina! Your Benevolence? Yes, of course. I believe the date would be June 14th. Radio 12. Let's bring in the answer that leads to the secret to success. Alright, let's give 0614 a try. No, that's not it. Try for something else. And your birthday, Your Benevolence. You're wasting your time. Could not possibly be my birthday. Oh, come on, it's worth a shot. Fine. It's December 24th. Christmas Eve? Let's give it a try. But it was Christmas. No, he said it was almost Christmas. Which means... it wasn't Christmas! Let's give it a try. 1, 2, 2, 4. Ah! It opened. It did. Yeah. It looks like the bottom safe was a fake. Something meant to mislead would be thieves, no doubt. Still, it was rendered quite ineffective by his use of such an easily guessed combination. Why, Father? Why my birth date?
And also that not even the birth of Jesus.
Also that. Okay, let's see what's in here. Is it a letter or something? Let's see. Dear Father, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. You're always so kind and I love you very much. I hope you live to be 100 years old. Love, Rafa. I wrote this to my father when I was 8 years old. Father, why would you hold on to... You're so childish and so stupid. There's some other papers in here. Ooh, hello. Grand assassination plan. I was going to say too right for this to come. Once I poison the queen, the throne will be mine. The spiritual power I obtain from the treasure will back up my claim. In the meantime, the secret police are to keep it a close watch on Quran. This This is the plan for this coup d'etat. What? Give me that. I don't understand. It seems Justice Minister Inga was plotting the assassination of the Queen. This can't be true. Father would never harm Mother. Poor Rafa, this has to come as a terrible shock. What's this? There's a photo in here too. It's a woman and a baby. I wonder who they are. I don't know, but I recognise the book in the background. Purple with a Defiant Dragons logo. I thought that was a law book with a mark with a Defiant Dragons branded on it. Wait, that's your benevolence? How can this be? Princess Rafa! She's looking incredibly pale. Benevolence, you alright? Alright. How can I be alright? Huh? All that I've believed, it was all lies. I'm afraid I don't follow. The heck's she talking about? Can I ask who the woman in this picture is? How should I know? Seems I didn't know anything that was going on. Doesn't look like you're going to get much more out of her while she's like this. Mother? Huh? I must ask my mother about the secret she is hiding. Yeah, what secret? I must go. Goodbye.
That picture and Rifle Eye are the same color.
Wait! I don't know, I didn't quite hang on. What's this all about? It's like her mind was off somewhere. I guess. Suppose. Because this photo really upset her. I wonder who the lady in this picture is. Stop! Shadow! Come back here! Wait. Sounds like Albion's Shadow. It's odd. Colors aren't normally allowed in this area. I wonder what's afoot. May 18th. Garan. Palace. Royal Residence. Oh! Yeah! Edgeworth!
Oh man, we didn't examine the pet frog with Rifle.
I don't know. What pet frog? I didn't see any pet frog. Unless I'm being blind, I don't know. I don't know. I hope one of you has a good explanation for this. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'll have to have a look in a second. I'll have a look in a second then. Hi, Albie. No, Shadow. Bad dog. Leave the man's pretty thingamajig alone. You would kindly detach your dog from my cravat. Right away, sir. Just hold still and... Oh, stop pulling like that. You'll only stretch the fabric. Come on, Shadow. Let go of his cravat. Come on, call it. This isn't working. I just have to pull harder then. 1, 2... Wait, what are you... 3... Come on! Oh, yeah. I need air. trying to kill me? I'm really sorry, mister. My dog has a habit of attacking very things like that. Maybe for his sake he should stick to more traditional targets like cars. Or his tail. Wait, what do you mean Yanni Yogi? Oh! Right! I remember now because they were in the elevator and it was like, yeah, I need air! That is, oh my god. Edgeworth. Oh my god. Even now.
Stop taking my air.
Yeah. Because of the elevator. Oh my god. Even now it still plays in his mind, even though he has closure. Even now it still plays in his mind. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I don't care. What's worse, he's stuck in here again today and saw some weird looking hat. I don't know what to do anymore. Bad dog, you're a very bad dog. Wait a second, I've seen that hat before. Oh, you couldn't see that hat again. Sure. Wait, isn't this
Nana hat.
Is this Nana's hat? I thought she disappeared. Shadow swiped it from someone. Abby? How exactly did Shadow get this? Allow me to explain. It all started while you were on the walk through the bazaar today. And suddenly dots popped out of a manhole. Ah! Whoa! The fangs of the defiant dragons. Oh, yeah. Ah! Nuts are rebel is here. Say, you want to join our cause, kid? Huh? Naturally, I was super startled by the weirdo's sudden appearance. Back, dog of the Grand Regime. Back, dog of the Grand Regime. Huh? This is my dog, Shadow. My dragon secret weapon. Dragon snaps. Achoo. Whoa! Bye. Ew. Oh man, the look on your face, that was classic. So I got a firecracker spook Shadow and ran off into the crowds. Yeah! Shadow, come back here! I'll teach you Garage lapdog. You what do you think you're doing? Yeah, not good. That's when the policeman came running over and hauled Dance away. Do 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 do. I love this song. Happened right around 2 p.m. if I remember correctly. I don't even gotta pretend I know what Dutz was trying to do. Chased right up to Shadow and I finally caught up to him in here in the past courtyard. He had this in his mouth. 2 p.m. It was about an hour before the minister's death. I suppose he went missing after the murder. This would place her here at the palace at around 2. Hey, Cheer, just remembered I saw something pretty amazing around that time too. Something amazing? Before we do that something amazing though, let's have a look at... There's the frog. What a beautiful place this is. Well, I've been enjoying this a whole lot more if you weren't investigating him. Commoners aren't normally allowed access to raw residence, you know. Under ordinary circumstances, it would be impossible to take in such a spectacular view. Although murder is certainly a unique reason to be offered such a rare opportunity. I cannot. So, Albie, what was it you saw that was so amazing? I saw Her Eminence Queen Garan channeling a spirit. Is it really that big of a deal to see her channeling someone? You bet it is. Commoners are never allowed to behold a sacred rite. Oh, can you tell me more? Of course, I'm always happy to explain. I believe it was around 2:10 p.m. today.
So she didn't comment that it her frog.
Ah, boo. Young lost some palace grounds while looking for Shadow. What is it, this place? It gives me the creeps. Where could Shadow have gone? I searched, I took a peek into a small room, and that's when I saw Queen Garan. She was telling a spirit of a neighboring kingdom's king. I saw her transform right before my eyes. So they had to take a picture of it. You took a picture? I know I shouldn't have. But I just couldn't help myself. Between this and the treasure room, probably not exactly the picture of selfish trait. Channeling right after that, so I ran off before anyone could spot me. You could have been arrested again, you know. Yeah, I know. Anyway, here's a copy of the picture. Just don't tell anyone I was the one who took it. I worry about his future sometimes.
So who she transformed to?
Who knows? Come on, think of it. How did you and Shadow get into the royal residence anyway? It's not open for commoners after all. Allow me. It's a bit of a tight squeeze though. Shadow can easily fit, but anyone bigger than me is out of luck. You don't say. Yeah, part of the palace wall is damaged, and there's a hole I can just about make it through. Go on. But you didn't know they have some really tasty food here. Oh, this isn't your first time in here, huh? Trespassing is illegal, you know? No, it's not like that. I didn't mean any harm. It's just... what the hell changed this kingdom? What do you mean? Well, after Miss Faye's trial, I started thinking, like, maybe there's something I could do to help the revolution, too. Nice trial, huh? That tragedy only happened because of how twisted Korea's legal system has become. How utterly foolish to cast one's life away for such a reason. There must be other ways to cover up the crime. Yet had I done so, my wife would rush to my defense, and then the case went to trial. She would suffer the same fate as I under the Defense Culpability Act. I could not have lived with myself had she been convicted because of that fiendish man.
This... while watching this.
Oh, love that. Love that! Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. All I have done under the laws of our kingdom, it has all been... The DC Act led to the false charges against me, against Myra and the High Priest's suicide. That trial also caused the public to start questioning the current state of things. Seems even Albie has some pretty strong feelings on the matter. Manly, Myra and Old. Oh, yes! I knew there had to be something I could do to help. That's when I remembered the hole in the palace wall and started thinking, maybe I could sneak in and take a picture of one of them rolls up to no good. I just want to do my part. The spirit of revolution seems to be catching on, even one so young. Right, and the momentum is steadily building, and the tipping point is fast approaching. Just a matter of when. I agree. And the public's perception of the Divine Dragon seems to be changing too. But Albie, you can't go trespassing like that. Even if it's for a good cause. It's not right. Okay, I won't do it again. Albie, is that really all you have to confess? You haven't been up to any of the mischief? When I say you, I mean Shadow. Huh? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Nice try, Ollie, but the proof is literally right in front of us. Abby, you wouldn't happen to know how this urn got knocked over, would you? Yeah. Because the benevolence told me something rather interesting. Be careful, some dingbat dog got in the courtyard and spilled water over there. Dingbat dog? That's right, the yappy mutt spilled a whole urn's worth. Dingbat dog she mentioned wouldn't happen to be Shadow, would it? Guess the dog's out of the bag. Sorry I lied, but I was worried to get in trouble. You know I shouldn't lie to a lawyer like that. No, it's not good to lie to anyone like that. Let's try only to tell the truth, okay, Albie? Okay, Mr. Wright, I almost forgot. I saw a couple of Americans a moment ago. They had really weird haircuts, so I thought they might be friends of yours. Really now? It seems your little friend thinks us all Americans have strange hairstyles. Suppose we have you to thank for that, right? So what exactly did that hair look like? There's a guy with 2 cups of hair sticking out of his forehead like antennae. There's this lady with a long bunch of hair that looked like a big orange spider leg. Oh, it sounds like Apollo and Athena. What are they doing? They're racing through the bazaar with a ground roll gun in hot pursuit. Wait, what? Why were they being pursued? I'm not sure, but I have my suspicions. I just hope they're alright. Sorry for not mentioning it before. It just kind of slipped my mind. To be continued again. No, of course I want to save.
Long live Big Frog.
I was gonna say, we're going for a long life today. Those guys. Sure, resistant. Yeah, they even wore me out. That doesn't happen often. Why are they after us anyway? Hey, bro, it's Rogue again. Ah, quick, hide! Hey, Red Hornhead and Spidey Hair, go! Spidey Hair? They're not talking about me, are they? Is that a trick question? Are you heading somewhere around here? Paul, we're looking bird over there. Did it just... Yeah, it did. It's called a wobblebot, and... You know what? I'll tell you about it later when we're not being chased by masked gentlemen. Come out, wherever you are! Head down to the Founder's Orb if you know what's good for you! Oh, the ball is Apollo. What do you mean the ball is Apollo? What ball? What ball? Is there after the orb? I don't know what they'll do to us if we're captured. They crit us in these obnoxious loud voices. Cave after the first eye and confess to whatever they wanted, truth or no. Oh, the orb. Right, okay. Come on, you foreign devils! This has gone far enough. Let's keep our evidence waiting any longer. We gotta get out of here. This be a safe place to hide somewhere. Paul, do you really have to show that to me right this second? Sorry, it's just something I do when I'm stuck. Interesting. Anyway, your shouting isn't helping either. No voice, it's Spotty Hair! Hiya! Ah! She said I'm flying. Let's find somewhere else to hide before the other guys get here. Interesting. Look, a manhole! Yeah, that's right! Say, son, do you remember my office? Sure. I remember that messy, dimly lit room. The file of Master Amara's assassination is kept there. He might help you on this case. Do you remember how to get there? Zena, I know where we can hide. Follow me. Oh, where are we going? Wait, you're not seriously thinking about going down there? It smells like rotten eggs. Hell's Rotsy here? We've got no choice. You need us somewhere safe, but this is the only way in. Quick, before it's too late. It's gonna take forever to get this stench out of my hair. Looks like we've lost them. That was close. Dirk's office. How long has it been since I last set foot in here? At least we're safe now, but... Yo, man. Why is it all hollowed up in a corner like that? Nah! That's... Hey, Jay! What the heck are you doing here? Oh, those royal guards are after us. Once rebel, always rebel. Don't worry, the regime doesn't know about this place. So you can relax now. Good. Since when am I part of the rebellion? I don't recall signing up. Paulo! Paulo, hello. Mr. Wright? What are you doing here? So you two go into that manhole. You narrowly escaped the guard's notice. So you're watching a pair of hostages burying their heads in the sand. I guess that was a closer shave than I had thought. Anyway, you're safe and sound now, and that's what really counts. Hell, there's some evidence for you. Thanks, Mr. Wright. Case evidence received from the boss. So what is this dubious hovel we found ourselves in? It's Divine Dragon's safe house. Wasn't one of his former Samadhi law offices. I see. Well, though it must be a happenstance, here I am, a chief prosecutor hiding out in a rebel base. Please don't report this place to local police, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Might as well take a look around while we're waiting for the heat to die down there. Come on, Fiona, stop moving over there and help me check this place out. Please tell me there's a shower over here. There's a sink in the kitchen. If you're lucky, maybe even some soap. I'm sorry I even asked. Ah! What? Do you know something about this? No? She's very shining, is all. Yeah, let me go in there for a sec. And that's all that is. Very nice. Dirk's jacket. You should try it on, Apollo. Might actually suit you. Really? There's also a spare eye patch here. Why don't I try that on? Ah, so you want to see this, do ya? sorry. Just between you and all that. It's just too funny. Ah, my pride. This is Dirk's old law book. Look, there's a mark on the cover. Looks like he was branded on with a hot iron. Yeah, he was done in protest against the Defense Compatibility Act. There's an entry on the DC Act right here. See? True. Oh, so this is the infamous anti-lawyer law you guys are always talking about. I wonder what's in this file. It's full of newspaper clippings. The arson incident involving Amara's private residence. Amara slipped a sleeping pill and perished in a fire. The lighter found at the scene had Dirk's fingerprints on it. Shit, I didn't read that. Seems like a big collection of documents and information on Amara's assassination. This is what Dirk was talking about. We already know most of the stuff. Here on top. Let's see what else there is. Well, where did you get all this? Important here? What's this about? Apollo's roving musician father got caught up in this incident. Wait, what? And lost his life? He was struck in the head by the culprit. Victim's passport and any pictures of him were burnt up in the fire. Without knowing his real name, no divination seance could be performed. Apollo's roving musician father got caught up in this incident and lost his life. What? This is by your father, Apollo. Looks like it. But he's never told much more than what was written here. Really? How come? Doug always skated around the subject. Maybe he thought I was still too young. So I thought of Dirk's my dad, so I never really brought it up. Oh, I see. Still, I feel kind of sorry for you, for your real dad. Your real dad. He's never really interested in learning about him. But after seeing this picture, I can't help but feel a little curious. I wonder if Dust could tell me anything about him. Oh, this file looks like it might be useful. There's so many pages, I can't tell what's important. We need someone to help organize all of this. I think I know just the person to ask. Who's the kid? Wait a second, that's you, Apollo. I recognize those horns anywhere. Is that really only way anybody recognizes me? You are so cute. And who's that fine-looking young man? That's Naruto, like when he used to smile. Wow, his smile is absolutely angelic. Sure bring back memories. That was taking the day we all went out fishing. I suppose the kid is Marty like when he was younger. He was kind of quiet but passionate when it came to his convictions. When he finally made prosecutor, he was all fired up to change Korean for the better. Now he's nothing more than Garon's lackey. Seems like Dad has a lot to say about Naruto. I'll ask you about his thoughts later. So, Dads, you guys still using this office, I see? Yep, except it's now the official HQ of the Defiant Dragons. But as Dirk said, and I quote, "You must keep it for the day when Korean needs lawyers once more." Restoring the legal system to its rightful form through popular uprising. You can tell how much Dirk believes in this cause. Oh, and AJ, Dirk said something else that might interest you. He said he hopes she'll come back and take over this office someday. Take over? Me? Those are his words. He may have been half joking though. Dirk, guess what? I heard from VW. Hey, he's become a lawyer. Yeah, I really need to tell you. Must have been because of you, Dirk. I'm not so sure about that. I imagine he's already forgotten about me. What are you talking about? I really can't wait to follow in your footsteps.
Now for the quiz, who will stay in Korean from these three?
God knows. That would make me more happier. Maybe one day I'll return to Korean and take over this office. It's just a pipe dream, though. Dirk really said that? Dirk was never a hands-on kind of dad. But not a day went by when he wasn't thinking of you. That much I'm sure of. Doesn't get more paternal than that. Dirk, I think I really did spend my days trying to forget you. I'm looking forward to a nice long talk once you're free. Wasn't Yuta once part of the Defiant Dragons? Yeah, he only was a rising star of resistance. He meant to fight for a cause through the legal system. Then he became prosecutor and giving Garan a smackdown that he deserved. But now he's... Hang on, how long have I been going on for now? Sorry. 35. Interesting. Yeah, I'm part of the Garan regime. Not only that, but now he's going to prosecute his own dad. Doesn't add up! What happened to him? Ah, me too. But if I had to guess, I'd say Garan has some serious leverage over him. Leverage? Like what? Wish I knew. It seems like Dirk knows. Tried to press him about it, but he wouldn't say. Come to think of it, Dirk did say. Ayuta is suffering? Yes, he knows the rightful state of Kurain's legal system. But something forces him to bend to Grant's will and is tearing him apart. That's the case. I heard Ayuta doesn't really want to go through Dirk's prosecution. That's about this file. Can you help me figure out which pages are most relevant? Yeah, sure I can. Got the whole thing memorized. See this page? It's definitely worth a look. As the son of the terrorist, Dirk Nayuta... It was the son of the terrorist, Dirk, Nayuta was expelled from the royal family. The idea that sins of the father visited upon his children is deeply rooted in the minds of the Kurainese people. That's right, Prosecutor Sabmadi was part of the royal family, wasn't he? Yeah, but he was expelled after that whole thing with Dirk happened. He must have gone through hell once he entered the legal world, though. Because of the whole sins of the father visited upon his children thing. Yep, in the eyes of the people, Dirk is not only a traitor to his kingdom, he's also a terrorist who assassinated the previous queen. As his son, Uni no doubt got the cold shoulder at every turn. It's really hard on him. Yeah, ties between father and son are something you can break, even if you tried. No matter where he went, he's probably labelled the son of a criminal. So despite it all, he made a name for himself through blood, sweat and tears. I mean, just look at him now. He's a star prosecutor working cases around the globe. He's become a hero, pride and joy of Kurain. Now that's the Ayuta I know. Super smart and never willing to give in. He must have studied and fought like his life depended on it to get where he is today. Page 1, page 20, page 34. So I need to present something else.
We only have one person who has white hair, so Ayuta is a prince.
A mark of dragon. That's a symbol of our group. It's fine dragons. Dirk has the same mark tattooed on the palm of his hand, right?
The queen.
Ah, pink butterfly. Ah, show Dirk pink. Right. Ooh. My God. Murder of Minister Defendant Dirk Salmani, age 45. Victim, Inga Kurin, 46. Note, Inga's body was discovered in the tomb. Dirk was there to rescue my fae, but was arrested on suspicion of murder. I've never seen this before! Died 23 years ago in a private residence. After her private residence was set on fire, I believe that Dirk started the blaze. Damn. Yep, I got one too. Really? Where? On my heart! I mean metaphorically. Are you ready to die at any time if the cause or something like that? Yeah, right. Don't worry, I've always been to find a dragon. I wanted to ask you about this picture. There's a picture of your pops that Dirk found. Hang on a minute. And he had a heck of a time tracking it down. You see, he's just all over for it. There we go. Let there be light. Why? Why would he go through all that trouble? Dad, please tell us everything you know about Apollo's dad. Do you know what my biological father was like? Dad once told me about him. He was a modern minstrel walking the world and making music in his travels. This will also has some information on your real dad. He says he died in the blaze of Queen Amara's residence 23 years ago. That's right, Dirk invited him over. Dirk's the kind of guy you can become fast friends with just about anyone. I seem your pops was like that too, AJ. You're off at a bar. Next thing you know, Dirk's asked him to pay over to play some tunes. And then the place went up in flames. Yeah. Dirk had just stepped out for a sec when the fire broke out. Apollo, you were there too, but you were still just a baby. I remember hearing about that when I was little. Yeah, it was a crying shame. Your pops just happened to take you along that day. You were there with him when the fire broke out. But Dirk risked his life to save you. It's like Dirk's done nothing but save me all my life. Plenty of pop stuff got burned up. Any time. Anything that could have helped us identify him. Also, hang on. Okay, there we go. There we go. All we knew about him at first was his stage name, Jangly Justice, or something like that. Dirk did everything he could to dig up what little we know now. What about my mother? Do you know anything about her? All we know is she was travelling with your pops. And that day she was off doing something on her own. So then she probably didn't even know my father had been with Dirk, huh? She must have been desperate to find you and your father when she got missing. But the Queen's assassination threw the kingdom into chaos. Things were so overwhelmed they were probably hardly any help to her. We searched and searched till her legs gave out, too, but we never found her. And all of your father's stuff all burned up, and we had zero leads, not even a photo. So that's how I became an orphan. Yeah, who knows? Maybe you all read about the details of the fire in the newspaper. Maybe she figured you'd burn along with your pops. Wow, I had no idea you'd been through all that, Apollo. So you believe me? You believe my son's innocence? Oh fuck, I can't remember what voice I gave. Your poor son, imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit. Let's petition the government for his release and a declaration of innocence. Oh, thank you, I'm very in your debt. Who's that? Hey there, Mrs. Emmy, how do I go see? Yes, I have my own battle that I must wage. After all, there are many who suffer under the Defence Capability Act. Mrs. Emmy, please don't forget about our case too. I won't. I will look into it as soon as I am able. What's Mrs. Emmy doing here? She's letting into it while they're suffering under the regime's wrongful accusations. A lady whose husband's been imprisoned, parents whose son's been falsely charged. She's helping all those types of people. So she's trying to help the revolution along in her own special way. Yep, and thanks to her, more and more folks are coming over to our side. All the people who've been unhappy with the regime have been waiting for just this chance. It's time to speak out in support of us. People are responding, and the grassroots movement is growing. Dirk's dream of revolution may finally come true. What should we do about the Founder's Orb? We'll probably run into the Royal Guards again the moment we leave this place. Well, I can't stay here forever, so we'll have to think of something. I've got it. Why don't you hold on to it, Dats? Should be safe here, right? You can count on me. I'll get back to you in time for tomorrow's trial in the Hall of Justice. What now, Apollo? Well, we've got a handle on what happened 23 years ago. Maybe we should pay Dirk a visit. Something I want to show him. I'll join you. I want to talk to him before tomorrow's trial. Maybe I should wait here then. It will attract undue attention if you go in too large of a group. And that, I think, is a very good place to leave off. Oh dear, for today. Yes, I know we're probably at the very near end of the investigation, but it's fine. If we get to the end of the investigation tomorrow and we move on to the trial quite early, then we'll just carry on into the trial. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help. Click the bell icon down below to be notified when I live stream or upload a video. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!